Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates. Leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. Thank you all for your continued support, the donations, the super chats. I am extremely thankful, grateful. All right, guys. I'm sending that back to you guys tenfold. All right. Sending you all blessings. I love you all. Sending you prosperity your way. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's see what's going on in y'all's energy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the cleansing bowl really quick. So guys, let's see what we got here for you guys today. I don't even know where to start. So let's go with True Emotional. Now, let's go with Tangled Love. Okay, this is a new deck that I bought. All right, I'm still learning it. But let's see. What do we got for Aquarius? Child. So it says here childish. Somebody could be acting very childish with you. All right, I was about to say, what's up with Aquarius, child? Let's see. Angel guys, spirit guides, a good light, clear, and precise messages for my Aquarius, please. What does Aquarius need to know for the higher and greater good? What is going on with Aquarius? You got here broken mirrors. Okay, so turmoil, triggers, somebody's lessons. Okay, somebody's triggered by you. Somebody's learning some sort of lesson. For some of you here, you could be marrying your person. Okay, so somebody's going through some sort of an awakening, right? Addictions could be a issue here, and then you got self-love. So you could be celibate, you're loving you, you're feeling happy, releasing the past, you're taking a break from love. All right, so because of all the turmoil, all the triggers, okay, all the lessons. Okay, so that's for some of you here. What else, Spirit? For Aqua. What else do we have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Netflix and chill. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. So sneaking around, friends with benefits, spending time with someone, lying about their whereabouts. Okay, so somebody here could be lying about where they're at and stuff like that. They could be drinking, Netflix and chilling. Okay, you know where that comes from, but Netflix and chill. What's Netflix and chill? All right, so unfinished business. So somebody could be calling you, hey, you want to watch a movie or something like that? They have a proposal. They want your forgiveness. All right, they want to reconcile with you. All right, fixing your issues. They want to fix the issues that you guys have. All right, and then you got here guilt, but somebody feels some sort of guilt. All right, stress and anxiety, they're ashamed, they're remorseful when it comes to this. For some of you here, somebody feels like they have unfinished business with you. All right, what's broken mirrors here? Turmoil, triggers, lessons, addictions. You got here snooping. So drive-by, tarot readings, asking about you, stalking you on social media. All right, so somebody here is definitely triggered by whatever it is that you're doing. And the reason why is because they're watching, they're snooping. Okay, so that's their addiction. For some of you, watching you is their addiction. Okay, so what's self-love here, Spirit? And the more they snoop, the more they're getting triggered. Okay, for some of you here. All right, so you're in the spotlight. For some of you here, you have you're popular, you have a platform. This is a narcissist that you're dealing with. Okay, so somebody here doesn't love that you're getting attention. They love attention, but they don't like you getting attention. Smoke and Mirrors. I don't even know where that song is from. I don't know, but something about smoke and mirrors. Okay, so smoke and mirrors. I don't know. So contemplation. Somebody here is contemplating. They're sketchy. They're unsure about you. Okay, so they're playing games for some of you here. You could be weighing out your options. For some of you here, you're contemplating whether or not you want to Netflix and chill with this person. Okay, but you know that this person could be with other people or something like that. For some of you here, you don't want to be with that person. All right. What's unfinished business? Proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation, fixing your issues. Opposites attract. Okay, so bad boy, different beliefs, insane attraction, balance each other out. This could be like twin flame soulmate energy. Somebody feels like they have unfinished business with you. For some of you here, you're in the spotlight and somebody watches you all the fucking time. Tarot readings could be significant. Somebody could be getting tarot readings on you, or they could be watching tarot, obviously. Some of you could be tarot readers. Okay, so what's guilt, stress, and anxiety, ashamed, and remorseful? You got here unemployed, broke, debt-ridden, on hard times, living beyond their means. So all this time that this person has been out using somebody else, they could have been saving and they haven't been saving. So now they're anxious, they're remorseful, they're unemployed, they have nothing. What else, Spirit? Broken marriage and snooping. So you got here drive-by, turmoil. For some of you here, this is your person's person. Whoever your person's dealing with, okay, no contact, because you guys are in no contact with this person. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. Block, separation, disagreement, silent treatment. Somebody's giving you the silent treatment. You could be giving them the silent treatment. Okay, so it's mirroring energy. What's self-love? What's spotlight? Some of you are just worried about you. You're loving yourself. Okay, you're releasing the past. You're taking a break from love. Right, and you are taking a break from your ex, could be significant, but you're about to be in the spotlight, or you speak up or something like that. So somebody here could be undercover, love triangle, sleeping with an ex, someone you know. So your ex could be sleeping with someone you know, and I feel like it's a third party, and now the third party probably likes you. What's the ex? So now this person is being put in the spotlight here is what I'm picking up here. They're in some sort, they're really committed this time, loyal, and they're in it for the long run. Okay, they don't want to play no games with you. With the ex, love triangle. So for some of you, you have an ex that really wants to commit this time. Okay, at one point they were undercover. Okay, they were doing something, love triangle and shit like that. Someone you know. All right, this ex could have been sleeping with someone you know. They want to come in, they want to commit with you. All right, for some of you, take it, switch it, flip it, switch it. All right, so really committed this time. Was really committed this time. So the ex really committed this time. For some of you here, your ex is committed, so leave them alone. Leave them alone. Peaceful vibes. Okay, so some of you here, you guys don't want any drama. Okay, you guys are calm-minded, your soul is aligned. Okay, there's no reason to be going back to the old shit that once put you in a predicament where you had to grow. Well, that's a good thing that you grow, but they could be a catalyst for your growth. All right, what's contemplation, Netflix and chill? Someone's forgiven you. Letting go, peace, spiritual release. Okay, so someone here has forgiven you, or you have forgiven them. They want to come in, they want to Netflix and chill. For some of you here, that's what you're forgiving. That's for some of you. All right, so coming clean, somebody's confessing, they're opening up, they're being truthful. They have unfinished business. Okay, there's something here that you balance this person out, they balance you out. All right, but they're playing stubborn, bossy, selfish, guarded, inflexible, lack of empathy. So somebody here is definitely stubborn. For some of you, you're stubborn and you're moving forward. With that arrow. What's unemployed? So you got here high value, the Empress, self-worth, will not settle. Beautiful, sexy, abundant, confident. So this is you, where you're in high value, you're an Empress, you're very nurturing, you're giving birth to new ideas and stuff like that. And this person, as you rise, they decline. Right, they're broke, they're debt-ridden. Okay, they're in hard times. Who's unemployed here in high value? So for some of you here, this person feels guilty, okay, or something like that. Now they're feeling it again. Okay, so real connection, affection, sparks flying. What is stubborn? stubborn with toxic environment. For some of you here, your person, okay, is stuck in a toxic ass environment. They can't get out of it. Okay, so that's not your problem. All right, they're receiving bad advice. They're low vibrational. They're emotionally leeching off of you. Okay, this is a karmic relationship for some of you here. So don't be surprised if this person comes back into your life here with Mercury being in retrograde. What's guilt? What's guilt here? Yeah, so somebody here feels guilty. They've hit rock bottom. They're stressed. All right, they have anxiety. They can't sleep at night. They're remorseful. Somebody could be in jail. Okay, karma, legal trouble, life falling apart. Angel guides, spirit guides, good and light, clear and precise messages for Aquarius. So what is this with broken mirrors here? Turmoil, triggers, lessons, addictions, awakening. For some of you here, you've gone through an awakening of self-love, so there's no reason to be with a jackass that doesn't want strings attached. Okay, so they only want a friend with benefit. Okay, that's not for you. For some of you, that's what you want, and hey, whatever, but not everybody is the same. All right, so broken mirrors. What is this with broken mirrors, spirit? All right, illuminated, closing the cycle. Somebody doesn't want to close the cycle here. Okay, they are avoiding some sort of awakening of some sort. It could be a twin flame for some of you here. All right, closing the cycle. They don't want to close the cycle. It came out on the reverse. I don't even take these cards in the reverse, but they don't want to close the cycle. All right, so something about the truth is coming out. All right, they're being illuminated here with the truth. They're discovering something. They're going through an awakening. They're realizing that the person that they need to close the cycle with is the karmic that they're with in a toxic environment. So that's on them. What's self-love here? Celibate, loving you, feeling happy, releasing the past, taking a break from love. Okay, so you guys are just pampering yourself. A lot of pink here. Okay, so that has to do with love, harmony. Yeah, for some of you here, it's time for you to be selfish. Okay, so it's my way or the highway. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride and ego could be significant here. For some of you here, there's someone here that doesn't want you to love yourself, right? So they're a narcissist, right? They're stubborn, they're selfish, they want their way or the highway. For some of you here, you said, fuck that, it's my way, and now you're self-loving it. Self-loving your way. Give me one more. Self-love. All right, now they're in massive regret. Okay, so for some of you here, this person could be in massive regret, okay, because you're loving you. They're stuck somewhere with broken mirrors, lessons, triggers, addictions. What's Netflix and chill? So somebody could be sneaking around with friends with benefits, okay, spending time with someone, lying about their whereabouts. What's Netflix and chill? Living in the moment in the reverse. For some of you here, this person is not living in the moment, okay? You could be. What is this for? I'm also picking up sneaking around. Somebody here they're trying to live the moment and stuff like that. Sneaking around, something could happen. I don't know. What is Netflix and chill with living in the moment? All right, Queen Bee. For some of you here, you are secure, you're confident, you're living your life. Okay, so you're a boss bitch, all right, career focus or a boss dude, whatever. All right, so you're secure, you're confident. What's unfinished business here? Proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation, fixing an issue, divine feminine. So they want to come towards you, divine feminine. Or you are the divine feminine, and with that Queen Bee, absolutely are divine feminine. Some of you need to sage your energy. It doesn't matter if you guys are a dude or a woman. You're a divine feminine. You're pampering yourself. Self-love. All right, so what's guilt here with rock bottom? Stress, anxiety, shame, remorseful, and then you got jail, karma, legal trouble. So yeah, you're twin flame. For some of you here. Your twin flame is hitting rock bottom. They're snooping. They're driving by. They're getting tarot readings asking about you because now they feel some sort of love. They're stalking you on their social media. Somebody could be from like another nationality than you. All right, what's spotlight? popular platform, narcissist, loves attention. Somebody could sing, okay, and then you got here pregnancy, fake news. Somebody could be placed in the spotlight here, but it's fake news, DNA. All right, so what is this, Spirit? I'm also picking up here, somebody could have a child, okay, that's very gifted, and they're a singer or something like that. The spotlight. You got memories. So somebody here is like watching nostalgic energy here. This person's a narcissist, okay? They could be watching you because you're in the spotlight here. They run away from taking accountability. For some of you, you're running away from this person. Okay, so they keep looking at memories though. For some of you, all these other people are running away from this person. What's contemplation? Sketchy, unsure of you, playing games, weighing out options. This person might feel like that. Somebody could have long hair. Male, long hair. All right, you got here cope. So somebody drinks to cope with a certain situation, or drinks or overindulges. All right, they're sketchy as fuck. You got drinking, toxic lifestyle in the bottom of the deck. All right, so opposites attract. What is this with bad boy, different beliefs, insane attraction, balance each other out. Some of you like bad boys, okay, so that could be significant. And then you got a side hustle. What's side hustle? With opposites attract, bad boy, different beliefs, insane attraction, balance each other out. You got family. So for some of you here, there could be a family member that does not let your person come towards you because they keep saying that you're a bad boy or something like that, or a bad girl, all right, that you have different beliefs, but there's some sort of insane attraction. Okay, you balance each other out, but family's involved, right? For some of you here, somebody wants a family with a bad boy. I don't know. So what's family? What's family? All right, blocked. All right, for some of you here, this person's going to block their family or something like that, okay, and reach out to you. Somebody could be using somebody. Somebody in your person's family could be using them. All right, so what's unemployed? Broke, busted, disgusted. All right, secluded. So now this person is being secluded. There's a separation. They're going through some sort of reflection. All right, so for some of you here, somebody is definitely soul searching. All right, they might work with someone and they might leave that job, okay, so that way they can come towards you. So they could be working with somebody here that they Netflix and chill with. Okay, so that could be significant. Friend with benefits. Right, yeah, that's why they left you hanging. No contact, left unread. Pisces energy. No closure. This person hasn't gotten closure. All right, so what's high value? Empress and feeling it again. Real connection, affection, sparks flying. Because you're an empress. Because you know your worth. Because you got out of this trap. Okay, for some of you here, this person left you hanging, and they left you hanging to be part of a trap. Or they got trapped somewhere. Okay, so that could be significant. Now they're unemployed. They could have been trapped. They could be trapped because they were like thinking about money. Left you hanging for someone with money. Somebody here could be a gold digger. All they care about is money. What's no contact, block, separation, disagreement, silent treatment? You got here phony trickster, illusions, and fairy tale. So I'm getting Cancer energy. All right, so somebody could be having some sort of disagreements here when it comes to you or something like that. For some of you here, you're in no contact with this person because you know they're a phony trickster. Okay, that they come in whenever they feel like it. The ex. All right, what is this with the ex? Undercover. Sleeping with an ex. Someone you know. Love triangle. What is all this, Spirit? No more drama, calm mind, soul alignment. Rejected in the reverse. For some of you, if you felt rejected, you won't feel rejected anymore. This person's going to come back persistent. Okay, so what's rejected here in the reverse with the ex? Peaceful vibes, no more drama, calm mind, loyalty. And then you got funeral. So yeah, something is over. There could be something here that's over, okay, but there also could be a new transformation, okay, that your ex is going through. They're going through an awakening. They're realizing that with you, there's no drama, that you're calm-minded, that you're loyal, you're in it for the long run, Okay, so they don't want to play no games, and they've been playing lots of games here. So someone's forgiven you, letting go, peace, spiritual release. For some of you here, you've forgiven this person. Okay, or you just need to forgive them, let them go. You already know they're shady as fuck and they're wearing a mask. Why would you hold all that grudge within you about this person? Let it go. Okay, so coming clean, confessing, opening up, being truthful. Raw emotions. What is this? Right? Yeah, they're going to come clean about their heartbreak or why they were heartbroken. Right? They're going to confess why they've been heartbroken. Give me one more. Can't make it up. Workplace affair. Don't shit where you eat. Somebody could be confessing that they've been in a relationship with someone, maybe their boss or something like that, because of money. Alright, what is stubborn here with toxic environment? Bossy, selfish, guarded, inflexible, lack of empathy, bad advice, low vibrational. Emotionally leeching, a karmic relationship of some sort. You got here feelings. What is this, spirit? You got here drinking and toxic lifestyle, which makes perfect sense with this toxic environment. For some of you here, your person is taking bad advice. They could be going out and about, okay, with their friends and stuff, right? They are telling this person what to do, or this person is going through like a moment where they want to rebel against everybody, okay? So they want to be the selfish one. They want to be bossy, right? They lack empathy. They're drinking a lot. They're toxic, okay? They're getting bad advice from people. They're low vibrational. They're emotionally leeching. They're playing with love spells. Okay, so for some of you here, this love spell returned back to sender with this arrow. All right, you see that? It returned back to sender. Some of you could have done a return to sender. And look, you got in the bottom of the deck, marrying. You and your person could be marrying each other. All right, let's get into the tarot. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Alright. Alright, let's see. What do we got for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to know for their higher, greater self? For their higher and greater self? Angel guides, spirit guides, to deliver light, clear, and precise messages for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? Star, you're showing up. It's time for you to shine. All right, so what is going on in the current energy for Aquarius, spirit? What is going on in the current energy for Aquarius? All right, so you got the Nine of Pentacles, self-made, independent. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. All right, what is the Nine of Pentacles here? So you're confident, you're self-made, you did this on your own. Okay, you have been patiently growing, whatever it is that you've been patiently growing, you guys are going to give birth to this. All right, you got the Four of Swords in the reverse. For some of you here, you could be a little restless, okay, or somebody here could be, let me see, what's this Four of Swords here in the reverse? In the current energy. You got here Libra energy, the Justice card. Okay, so somebody can't sleep at night, or somebody's waking up to something, somebody wants to balance something out. Okay, somebody could be getting some sort of karma here. For some of you here, this has to do with a legal issue. You might be getting some sort of money that's going to keep you in a good state, okay, for a while. So you could be with this person for 9 years, okay, for some of you. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Knight of Cups. Here they come with a love offer. All right, so somebody's single, ready to mingle, coming in with the Knight of Cups. Okay, so what's the Knight of Cups? This is a love offer of some sort. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for some of you. All right, Capricorn, the Devil. Somebody here still has some sort of addiction, okay, or has some sort of toxicity that they cannot let go of. What's this Devil? This could be a sexual addiction. This could be any type of addiction, okay? This could be a contract of some sort, All right, and then you got the Six of Wands. Some of you could be in the public eye. This could be the industry, the music industry, the film industry, or something like that. Six of Wands. You're about to be seeing, somebody's going to come in with some sort of offer, and they're about to put you in the public eye or something like that. Six of Wands. You're going to be victorious. For some of you here, this is Leo energy. You're going to be victorious. You're going to be in the public eye. All right, you're going to be speaking your truth here. Somebody sees victory with you. Okay, so what's this devil? The High Priestess. For some of you here, you might do something taboo, okay, or something like that. Just go ahead and don't dismiss I was about to say dismissing intuitive downloads, but don't dismiss intuitive downloads here. Some of you could be a High Priestess. Some of you could be in the public eye as a tarot reader, or have some sort of knowledge to astrology or to the occult or something like that. You use your voice. You could be a motivational speaker or something like that. The letter V could be significant, but yeah, you're a victor. All right, what's the High Priestess with the Six of Wands, Spirit? You are meant to shine. Page of Wands. All right, so Page of Wands is a person who's very curious. Okay, so someone who's very curious, somebody going off for a new endeavor. This could be a new project or something like that. You're very charismatic. Aries, Leo, Sag. And if you think about it, the Six of Wands, seven, but with that one wand is Seven of Wands. Okay, so you're setting healthy boundaries as well. Namaste, stay the fuck away kind of energy. All right, you're doing your own thing here. You're trying to balance your life out. All right, so good for you. What's the Page of Wands? This could be good news coming in here soon. What's this Page of Wands? What's this good news? What's this good news, Spirit? Oh, yeah. Okay, something's going to lead to a lot of money. A new opportunity comes and presents itself. Okay, for some of you here, you're winning a legal battle. Okay, that's for some of you. That's not for all of you, obviously. But the Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. All right, so somebody's coming in. Somebody's curious about you. Okay, they want to come in and bring you some sort of offer. And with the Knight of Cups, okay, that's a love offer, a ring, something tangible. What's this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit? The Queen of Swords. That's you, energy. That's you, Aquarius. That's your energy. All right, so you're cutting people off left and right. All right, you could be winning a battle. You could speak your truth or whatever it is. You're like, come hither. I'm going straight for the jugular. You're very logical. You know how to disconnect. You know how to put yourself in different people's positions, okay, or in different people's shoes. All right, so that's a person who's a leader. All right, not a lot of people could do that. All right, so Queen of Swords, and you're in the upright. So yeah, you're speaking your truth. You're saying, come over. Come on over. Christina Aguilera, what is she? Sagittarius? A Sagittarius could be significant. I think she's a Sagittarius. All right, what's the blockages for Aquarius? So you got 1, 2, 3 major arcanas there. So 3. You're being supported by your angels, your spirit guides. What's the blockage? You got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody here is not reliable, not resourceful. Somebody here is still out and about. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Could play with magic and stuff like that, but they're very unstable. All right, what's the King of Pentacles in the reverse? Somebody's definitely a gold digger. You got the World, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy. For some of you here, you could be online and you're whole and complete all by yourself. Okay, so it's not like you need anything. All right, so King of Pentacles, this person could be coming in, all right, and asking you for closure or something like that. Why is this King of Pentacles in the reverse? That's a cheat. Okay, so the Chariot. Somebody could be coming in, okay, because they want to travel with you or they want a ride. Okay, that could be significant. Some of you, you might be going somewhere at a distance or something like that, and there's a freeloader here that's going to want to come in and take from you. King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It could be an Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. It could be Cancer, the Chariot. All right, so in your blockages, you have the Chariot. So for some of you here, you need to go ahead and overcome this block growth and focus on whatever it is that you've been doing. Okay, and make sure that you're doing things by the book. Okay, not corrupt. With the King of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, that doesn't have to do with you. This King of Pentacles in the reverse is not you. Hope not, because you're the Queen of Swords. So, what's King of Pentacles here? Somebody could travel for a living. Somebody could be an escort. Somebody could be getting money out and about. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles. In the reverse. Hierophant, Taurus energy. King of Pentacles with the Hierophant. What's King of Pentacles with the Hierophant? And then you got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's in a fake family dynamic. Both of them are in it for the money. Okay, so again, confirmation. All right, both of them are in the reverse. They're karmic for one another. Somebody went off and that's their blockage. Okay, for some of you here, it's coming out in your reading because this is probably something that you wanted, but it's not anymore. Okay, you're going to go be traveling here soon. Okay, so for some of you here, you don't have the time. Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. Somebody could be playing, somebody could be a tarot reader, somebody could be playing with magic, an herbalist of some sort. They could have Cancer in their chart with that Chariot. I feel like that's love winning over hate. Why is this Queen and King of Pentacles in the reverse? But the Hierophant is in the upright. Somebody could be good when it comes to money and sex, but that's it. These two belong together. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Both are lacking reliability. They could be doing candle magic here with the Ace of Wands. And that's the blockage. For some of you, you have the urge to create. You might not have the money to do it, but you are. All right, God's got you. God's going to bring someone into your life where you're going to be able to overcome these obstacles that you've been having with the Chariot. All right, what's in the foundation? What's this Ace of Wands? This could be like sexual magic. Queen of Cups, a mother figure. For some of you here, you're very empathetic and you know exactly what it is that these people are doing. Okay, you could be that Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. All right, you're very logical. You know who you want to give your love to. Okay, and it's not going to be for anything that has to do with sex or money. So for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that's like that. You guys are not compatible because of it. Somebody's in it for the money and sex. Someone's in it for the love. Okay, and they want to grow. All right, but at the end of the day, I don't know if it's going to happen. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then you have the Emperor. You guys are bossing up. Okay, you guys could be dealing with a baby mama, baby daddy, or your baby daddy's mother. Okay, so the Emperor talks about you taking an initiative. Okay, the Emperor also talks about you being a leader. All right, or somebody here is a powerful figure. Okay, so who's this Emperor? You could be this Emperor. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles is whatever you do for work. Okay, or somebody here could be telling this person, don't leave this person, because if you leave this person, how are we going to pay for our bills and all this shit? Because it's all based on fucking money. Eight of Pentacles. For some of you here, you're very skilled at whatever it is that you do. Don't let anybody trick you. Don't let anybody turn you, turn your ideas into something that it's not. All right, so you got the Five of Cups. Somebody's in regret. Five of Cups. What's in the foundation? You got the Temperance. So the Temperance talks about moderation, balance, patience. Okay, you have been patient. Sagittarius energy again. What's this Temperance? You got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Some of you are Earth Angels here. Right? King of Swords. Yeah. Aquarius energy. Alright, so the Temperance, you're balancing things out. Okay. Some of you could be mad or saying something about someone. King of Swords, Queen of Swords belong together. They're both in the upright. You could be embodying both. You're very passive and you're very goal-oriented. Okay. But patience is required. What's this King of Swords here? With the Temperance. The Magician in the reverse. For some of you here, you know how to transmute the energy. They could be attacking you or sending you magic or something like that, and you know everything. You know all about it. All right, this could be somebody here who's a manipulator or something like that. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius. Okay, the Gemini, yeah, I said that already. The Magician is in the reverse. For some of you here, you could be lacking focus or something like that. You need to balance this out. All right, so that could be significant. Somebody here could be getting an attorney here involved, or a divorce or something like that, and it's not going in their favor with the Magician in the reverse. What's the Magician in the reverse? Or this person did magic to go in their favor. Something to go in their favor. What's this Magician in the reverse? You got the Eight of Wands. Okay, so somebody could be at a distance. I'm telling you, whoever this is sending you magic, okay, because look at the Eight of Wands, and the Magician is in the reverse. They're sending you bad energy. They're sending you, it's either evil eye, they're sending you energy as into, like, what? For what? To balance something out? Okay, to keep you a little confused here. All right, so that could be significant, but you see right through all this bullshit. All right, so what is this Eight of Wands with the Magician? So yeah, those are projectiles. They're sending energy towards you, okay, guys? So, and you're cutting it all off. All right, or you have an ancestor here that's watching over you. It could be a Sagittarius, but you have an ancestor here that's watching over you, that everything that they're doing, they're sending it right back to them. All right, so Eight of Wands, Magician, Eight of Wands and Magician. Yeah, so protect yourself, guys. Set healthy boundaries. For some of you here, there's someone protecting you. All right, so Seven of Wands. This could be a confrontation that may arise, okay, so, but you're not going to go back and forth. Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands. You're not going to go back and forth with this shit because you know that somebody's just trying to manipulate you when it comes to something. So, what's in the recent past? Six of Swords, you moved into calmer waters, okay, so in the recent past, Six of Swords, Aquarius energy, right, maybe you hid, you just left, okay, that's good. What's the Six of Swords in the recent past? You could have moved as well. Yeah, at a distance. Two of Wands. All right, this talks about planning. You could have been waiting on something. All right, for some of you here, you could have just gone at a distance or something like that. Two of Wands is talking about travel with the Six of Swords. So yeah, traveling could be significant within the next 2 days. Could be significant. Within the next 2 weeks could be significant. The world is in your hand. Okay, some of you could work from home and shit like that, so why not? Go travel. Go view the world. Okay, the world is in your hands. Two of Wands. Somebody's trying to make a decision here. What's this Two of Wands? With the Six of Swords. The Five of Cups. But yeah, they're in regret. They're focused on these 3 cups, not realizing the Two of Cups is right behind them the whole time. Two of Cups is definitely a genuine connection. Okay, an equal give and take. So somebody went off. New York could be significant. Somebody could be from New York. That's a New York bridge. Yeah, to be in a third party, now they're heartbroken. Okay, so they're kind of like stuck. What should I do? Should I reach out? Should I not? I'm gonna come, you know, it's almost like I want to move into calmer waters with the Aqua, but are they gonna accept me? It's kind of that energy. What is on your mind? What are you guys thinking about? Or this could be you guys. What are you guys thinking about? The Hangman in the reverse. Absolutely setting yourself aside and putting yourself, seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, the Hangman. Pisces energy. What's this Hangman in the reverse? You got the Strength card in the reverse. Alright, so held back by self-doubt. Somebody was trying to keep you stuck. You're not stuck anymore. Alright, if somebody thought that you were weak, you're nothing but strong as fuck. Or you should be. The Strength card is in the reverse and is on your mind. Something about confidence is necessary for you guys. If you guys have confidence, success will be in the other side. Okay, of fear. You need to see things from a different perspective. What's the Strength card? Leo energy, Pisces energy. What's the Strength card in the reverse? You could be trying to like avert some sort of tower. Alright, you got 3 major arcanas on your mind. Averting some sort of tower, avoiding some sort of upheaval. Some natural disaster or something like that. You're trying to avoid all this energy. Scorpio energy, Aries. I got Leo and I got the Pisces. The Pisces. Right. What is this, Spirit? Avoiding the reality of a situation. Page of Pentacles. For some of you here, somebody's going to reach out to you with breadcrumbs. Okay, that could be significant. Page of Pentacles or messengers. All right, so it could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, Leo, Pisces. Okay, reaching out to you, but what they're giving you is the bare minimum. Okay, but that's for some of you. Page of Pentacles also talks about tarot. All right, and it could even talk about magic, but it's not in the reverse. For some of you here, you could be like transmuting that energy and averting all these disasters. They could have been trying to do some sort of magic on you, and it's heavy. So the Strength card in the reverse, so that you could feel not confident, so that you don't have a sense of foresight. Okay, so that things could crumble down for you. Let's take Pentacles. It wants to come out. Okay. What's the Page of Pentacles? The Two of Cups. Yeah, somebody's gonna reach out to you. Their ego is the one that's not letting them. Their pride and ego is not letting them. They're trying to avert a disaster. Maybe they're with someone already for money. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. But they know that it's with you. The Two of Cups. What's the Two of Cups, Spirit? For some of you here, you know who your twin flame is. And if it's not that person, you don't want to be with anybody else. So you're celibate. You're self-loving. Two of Cups. Who's that Two of Cups? Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, somebody has a lack of foresight. They don't want you moving forward. They want you frustrated, or they want you and your person frustrated. For some of you here, you could be frustrated. You were put in a third-party situation, right? This person picked wrong. Whoever the fuck they picked is causing some sort of tower, right? And it's holding them back. Now their confidence is on the floor. What's Three of Wands in the reverse? They're frustrated. Returning from travels could be significant as well with Three of Wands, right? They could have been waiting on their ships to come in and it never came in. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. They were juggling. For what? For land? They were juggling someone because it was good for them financially. Three of Wands with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse is definitely giving me no balance. Okay, so this person is still juggling a situation. They don't know who they want to be with. They don't know if they want to travel. They don't know if they want to go somewhere. All right, they're trying to avert some sort of disaster with the person that they're with right now. All right, they're held back by self-doubt with the Strength card in the reverse. They could be like even forced to be in a relationship here with the Hangman in the reverse. This person could have been like sacrificing you or something like that, and you got out of that shit. All right, or you're seeing things from a different perspective. What's in the near future? You got the Four of Wands. Somebody marrying here. Celebration, graduation could be significant. What's the Four of Wands in the near future? 11, and then you got Two of Swords. So a Libra could be significant, and Aries could be significant. Somebody here is uncertain as to which path to take. They have to make some sort of decision. This could be an ex of yours with the Two of Swords. Somebody's chakra, heart chakra, is completely blocked to marriage. That could be significant. Somebody here, 11 could be significant too. You guys could be seeing those numbers. Somebody here is at a stalemate, okay, or you could be at a stalemate with this person. What's the Two of Swords? Or they might want a truce with you or something like that because you're an Empress, because you're giving birth to new ideas, because you're giving birth to something new. For some of you here, celebration is coming, okay, you're going to be getting pregnant and cutting the cords, I just heard. Or you guys are going to give birth to someone or something and then cut the cords. That could be significant. Cut the cords? No. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. Somebody sees you as an Empress. Taurus, Libra energy. You got the Emperor and the Empress together in the upright. I mean, the Emperor came out here and you got it here with the Empress. So I always say this, whenever two people are supposed to belong together, they will belong together. If two people are not supposed to belong together, they will be separated. Okay, so whether it's by you or spirit. Okay, so when you're with a twin flame, twin flames could be a catalyst for your growth. Okay, or a twin flame could be a great person to have by your side who you're going to grow with. Okay, so it's a little confusing. There's a lot of people that interpret things differently. Some people are with a twin flame. Some people are with karmics, okay? For some of you here, like I was dealing with a karmic. They were a catalyst for my growth, and they put me into this, into spirituality. They put me into my tarot readings. They put me, that's what catalyst for your growth do. All right, so anything spiritual or spiritual awakening, it goes with an ego death. For some of you here, this person's ego is still up there. 44, 41, 44. What's hidden that you don't see coming? King of Cups. What's the King of Cups? King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then you have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. A love bomb. For some of you here, you need to love yourself. And I felt that here. And this is you. I feel like this is you. Feeling drained or something like that. Or somebody here is trying to like drain your love or something like that. That could be significant. Somebody could be depressed here. Their emotions are all over the place with the King of Cups and Ace of Cups in the reverse. What's this? The King of Cups, Ace of Cups in the reverse, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles taking for fucking ever to come in. All right, Page of Swords, they're watching you as well. For some of you here, you have no more love for this person, or this person has no more love for you, so stop watching them. Page of Swords. You could be speaking up for someone. Learning something new. Why is the Ace of Cups in the reverse, Spirit? Why is the Ace of Cups in the reverse? You got the Ten of Swords and the Lovers. Somebody chose wrong. Somebody could be in the down low. Okay, they need to end a relationship before they come towards you. Ten of Swords. This person's hitting rock bottom, confirmation. And then the Lovers in the reverse. Wrong decision, wrong choices. Okay, the Lovers in the reverse is unhappiness, a karmic. Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is done. The betrayal was too big. What's in your environment? What's in Aquarius's environment? You got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and you got the Death card in the reverse in your environment. So repeating bad choices. Some of you could be playing with magic. Somebody could be playing with magic. Who's this Queen of Wands in the reverse? With the Death card in the reverse. In your environment. Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. The Seven of Swords, Aquarius. Okay, so for some of you here, you're repeating bad choices. Okay, you keep going back towards the same person or something like that. That could be significant. Queen of Wands is somebody who is, in the reverse, is a fucking tyrant. She's abusive, she's manipulative, and stuff like that. She's deceitful. She could be a cheater here with the Seven of Swords. Okay, a thief. And with the Death card in the reverse, you keep repeating bad choices, guys. You need to go through this transformation. What's Queen of Wands in the reverse? Six of Pentacles. So this person here could be like an escort. I'm picking that up heavy. An escort, or they sell their coochie, okay, or their pee-pee. All right, pito, whatever. Six of Pentacles, community dick. Okay, that could be significant. Repeating bad choices. This person could be ill. I feel like the universe is in your favor. Give me one more. I feel like the universe is in your favor, and rejection is a form of protection. So if you've been rejected and stuff like that, yeah, the Fool, right? I feel like you're taking a leap of faith into the unknown. Okay, you're taking a risk here with the Fool. Right? For some of you here, taking this risk is going to lead to some sort of universal balance within yourself. So stop repeating bad choices. Somebody here doesn't feel like something is over. What's the Death card in the reverse? The Judgment. Something is not over, and it has to do with malicious gossip. Okay, so for some of you here, you and your person are not together. Okay, or they could be maliciously gossiping about you, that you make money off of like sex or something like that. That could be significant. All right, with the Judgment in the reverse is malicious gossip. Somebody under judgment. Somebody's very indecisive here, or they are in self-doubt. They're being held back by self-doubt. What's Judgment in the reverse? They might want your forgiveness, the Hermit. They might want your forgiveness. They could be going through the dark night of the soul here. Okay, the Hermit, Virgo energy, Judgment. You got Fool, Aquarius. You got Death, Scorpio, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. After ghosting you, somebody wants your forgiveness. Okay, so that could be significant. You're very wise. You're very giving. Okay, so for some of you here, somebody was lying on you or something like that. Some of you are about to get out of hermit mode and you're about to go travel and shit like that, and that's gonna ruffle some feathers. Okay, that could be significant. It's not your problem. Go do you. What's the Hermit? The Moon in the reverse. So you got the Fool, the Judgment, the Hermit, and the Moon. Okay, in the reverse, you're releasing any type of fears. Okay, anything hidden is coming to light. Somebody's under judgment, heavy, for whatever they did, for whatever lies they're spreading and stuff like that. The Moon, what's hidden comes to light all the fucking time. So the truth will come out. Okay, is what I just heard with the Moon in the reverse. Releasing fears, getting out of hermit mode. If you guys were like with anxiety and shit like that, you guys are not gonna have that anymore. You're getting out of hermit mode. So, what's the outcome? 8 of Cups. You're walking away, leaving what no longer serves you behind. What's the outcome? What's the 8 of Cups? 5 of Swords. Yeah, because they wanted to win at all costs. Okay, somebody here is a fucking bully. For some of you here, Aquarius energy, you're being strategic with this shit. You defeated these people and you're walking away from it. Just like that. Bye-bye. 5 of Swords. With the 8 of Swords, yeah, this person wanted to keep you trapped, okay, in a certain dynamic where you were self-sabotaging. Okay, 8 of Swords. The Star. King of Wands is in the reverse. So this could be like a karmic-ass couple or karmic family here with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. 9 of Swords. You're not scared of these motherfuckers. If anything, you're waking up to this shit. You're not confused. Okay, your wishes are being fulfilled. 7 of Pentacles. You just have to have some sort of patience. Okay, while their world is turning upside down, right? You're in an everything is fine kind of energy. 10 of Wands in the reverse, releasing burdens. 9 of Wands in the reverse. This person's struggling to achieve their goals. The 4 of Cups, they're rejected. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so 444 could be significant. They're rejected, they're over it, or you're over it, okay? And you're over the fact that somebody's holding on too tightly to something that they need to let go of, or you guys could be, and that's what self-sabotaging, that's why you're self-sabotaging something. The Sun. Somebody's being exposed for the coward and the whore that they are. Knight of Wands, okay? Knight of Swords. They might have a criminal background. Somebody could have a military background here with the Sun, the Knight of Swords in the reverse in this deck. But yeah, they're a coward. I don't know. Somebody could go AWOL. That could be significant. Knight of Swords here in the reverse. Somebody's definitely a coward. They don't want to take accountability when it comes to something. They could be coming in with like, oh no, it wasn't me. And they could get mad and shit like that. Yes, the fuck it was. Okay, so 3 Page of Cups. Your gifts are heightening. It's time for you to celebrate. Okay, for some of you here, you're in competition with other people or something like that. There is no competition. Okay, 5 of Wands. There could be friction, there could be chaos. This is people fighting and shit like that. For some of you here, you're the star, you're healing. So it doesn't matter. They're unwilling to learn from past mistakes. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, 3 of Swords. They're still stuck in a third-party situation, knowing that you're their twin flame or you have a past life connection with them. Okay, and that's the truth. 10 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. You're about to regain everything that you've lost, guys. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Right, whatever you've lost could have been due to family or lack of familial support. Could be significant. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some more. Hold on. Advice. Some of you guys could be like cleaning up, picking up. All right, something like that could be significant. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. All right, let's see. Let's pull some of these really quick. Angel guides, spirit guides, a bit of light, clear and precise messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. All right, so obligation. So stop telling yourself you should. When you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself, you stop your flow of abundance. I also heard a relationship based on obligation lacks dignity. Okay. So their relationship could lack dignity because it's definitely based on obligation. All right, so reach out. Somebody could be reaching out. You've isolated yourself and you're trying to do everything on your own. It's okay to ask for help. So reach out and ask for the support at this time. All right, so reach out, guys. Reach out to your ancestors. Reach out to your spirit guides. Take charge. Right, you're ready to take charge. Right, you could lead people. All right, you're taking a back seat in a relationship or a situation, and it may be ending. It may end up costing you time, money, and opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. You got here inner peace. You're too busy with your inner peace, so you're letting the outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibration outcome for you. And you got here dependence. All right, so there's something or someone you are clinging to and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed, and the only approval you need is your own. You don't need validation from anybody else but yourself. All right, guys, so advice. Advice for Aqua. Advice for Aqua. Two of Swords, advice. Two of Swords, Nine of Swords. Yeah, so for some of you here, your advice here is to definitely wake up. All right, definitely awaken to something. Okay, with the Nine of Swords in the reverse, you're releasing this anxiety. Okay, the Two of Swords is in the reverse. For some of you here, the reason why you could have some sort of anxiety and something like that is because somebody's unwilling to make a choice. Let them go. What's the Two of Swords in the reverse? Six of Swords. Yeah, they decided to move towards a place of chaos. Let them go. Right? A lot of swords here. Right? So in their mind, they're all messed up. Because swords have to do with intellect communication. For some of you here, you're not communicating with this person. You could be communicating telepathically. Yeah, you're releasing this. Three of Swords, you're releasing, you're recovering. So, 9, 10, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 9 is what? 18, and 2 is 20. So, 20, the judgment, renewal, awakening. Somebody's going through some sort of an awakening. They're going through some sort of a realization. 20, which is the number 2. What is the realization about, Spirit? Spirit is telling you to recover. Okay, Spirit is telling you don't go back to the same shit that put you in this anxiety. Okay, Six of Pentacles, something that's not, if it's not an equal give and take, don't do it. Okay, so you will know. What's Six of Pentacles? The universe is in your favor. They're trying to give you something, but you're too busy stuck on this still. Or this could be your person. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Yeah, so they're still juggling a situation. You could be still juggling a situation. For some of you, if you're juggling, you need to stop. You need to prioritize. You need to set some sort of healthy boundaries. You need to balance something out so that you can recover. Ten of Swords in the reverse, Gemini energy, so that you can recover from something. All right, so let me pull one of these really quick. Something about storms could be significant. Some of you could be having a lot of storms wherever you live or something like that. Be careful. All right, give me one, Spirit, for Aquarius. Give me one for Aquarius. You got here self-sabotage. So yeah, definitely there's a snake around you. Okay, you could be self-sabotaging certain things in your life right now. Okay, because you keep going back to the same thing. Number 24 could be significant. 42 could be significant. 2-4 could be significant. So February 4th, an Aquarius could be significant. Alright, so you're holding yourself apart from your blessings. What ancient pain are you trying to stuff down, numb, ignore, or avoid? What does your self-sabotage help you to avoid? Your inner saboteur is very clever. Seductive patterns of behavior block your path and your power. Distractions, addictions, cravings, and unhealthy habits will not bring you your best. Your inner bully is the voice telling you you messed up, the part of you that is jealous, the anger you don't know what to do with, your stuck inner procrastinator, and your toxic relationship choices. Stop terrorizing yourself with broken promises and discipline. Broken promises of discipline. Instead, choose devotion to your chosen pathways. What inspired action can you take today? Have compassion. I have compassion for myself. All right, so I'm gonna get this closer to you guys. If you want to screenshot it, you're more than welcome to. All right, so I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity your way, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. All right, I love you all. See you on the next one. Peace.